से घास काटे हैं?
नहीं नहीं,
कैसे हारे हो जरा बता ना, पोर्टो के
हाँ
अगेंस्ट।
हाँ ठीक है ना। इन स्पाइट ऑफ what the stats would have said कि हमारे पास इतना पोजीशन है, उतना पोजीशन है. In spite of all that, when you watch the game, you realize that Porto had the better chances. They had a
Okay.
better game plan as well. When I say better game plan, I say एक तो उनका होम था, ठीक है, होम था, so obviously their fans were up for it and whatnot. And they had physical midfielders and tight in the midfield. लो ब्लॉक तो जो खेल रहे हैं while defending, which is very good, yeah, when you know that you can be opened up, well and good. Lastly, they made sure that the ball was not moving like swiftly on the field, right? So there was like probably
वाटर।
बड़ा grass या watered down या जो भी, to ensure that the speed of the ball is not that good.
Okay.
मतलब थोड़ा रुकेगा, as compared to the fields in probably the Emirates or whatever.
अच्छा,
And
तुमको
they have
एमिरेट्स
this
वहां
speed.
पे चाहिए था? ओके।
तो अब
But
एमिरेट्स हमारे इधर आएगा ना भाई, करेंगे
but
करेंगे
slippery field is wrong for both the team, right?
हाँ
स्लिपरी फील्ड तो दोनों के लिए खराब है. It's wrong
नहीं
for the
हाँ,
both.
लेकिन अगर तुम्हारा टैक्टिक ये होने वाला है कि तुम बॉल विन करोगे और फिर लॉन्ग बॉल डालोगे, बिकॉज यू हैव गॉट स्पेस ऑन द विंग्स विच दे हैड, विच ensured that we were also not giving a high line. तो ऐसा
भाई
नहीं कि हमने नहीं सोचा था,
भाई
है
ये
ना.
तो यूनाइटेड वाली स्ट्रेटेजी लग रही है, बट वो जीत नहीं रहे.
अरे but you have to understand, no, when we went to play against Porto, right, when we went to play against Porto, we are the according to the bookies the third most favorite, and everybody is like कि हाँ, this is Arsenal's game to lose, ठीक है, this tie is Arsenal's to lose, so we are considered that much superior to them, and they're that much superior तो नहीं बोलना चाहिए, but we are considered superior to them irrespective of our previous 6 to 7
Yeah,
years.
you are superior to them. You have
Yes.
zero UCL titles. And they have two.
Irrespective of that, we are bookies favorites, as in for the match and what not, है ना. तो इनका सिंपल था कि हम लोग बॉल जीतेंगे मिडफील्ड में, या तो एकदम पीछे अपनी साइड में लॉन्ग बॉल डालेंगे हमारे पेसी विंगर से, एंड वी विल गो फॉरवर्ड, राइट, which is now that I think of it akin to what United do, ठीक है, but ठीक है.
United are also not favorites even against Fulham.
That is also another story.
उसको खुद पूछो, उसका भी धक धक हो रहा था.
More importantly, like when you played against them, you had to respect their defensive structure. It was not like कि हम खेलने नहीं आए. They were like हमें बॉल मिलेगा हम अटैक करेंगे, है ना. We don't want corners and all that bullshit. We want to attack straight to the mouth of the goal.
कॉर्नर्स तो आर्सेनल को चाहिए.
हाँ,
कॉर्नर्स तो आर्सेनल
को चाहिए.
हाँ कॉर्नर्स तो, अबे हम लोग भी उसमें कॉर्नर्स जीत रहे थे भाई, जरा सा छू रहे थे, प्लेयर गिर रहा भाई. I'll show you a clip afterwards wherein player is not even touched and he's falling कि भाई मेरे को चाहिए किसी तरह.
ये सेम स्ट्रेटेजी आर्सेनल ने किसी मैच में अपनाई थी ना. They were also falling like anything.
I don't know. No, but I don't know when we applied. Were we winning that match before? These people were doing it before they were winning, भाई. Win तो ये last minute में की है ना, extra time में, and that also they won कैसे? Great goal, भाई.
But how many corners did you get, or how many set pieces did you get in the game?
No, irrespective of the set pieces or corners, हम लोग को ज्यादा मिले, पहली बात, वो तो सेट बात है.
तो वहां पे वो टैक्टिक क्यों नहीं अपनाया
भाई? क्योंकि बिकॉज 4 या 5 या 6 कॉर्नर में से सिर्फ 1 या 2 कॉर्नर ऐसे थे जिसमें सीटी नहीं बजाई रेफ ने, बाकी सब में रेफ ने सीटी बजाती. तो वो कॉर्नर्स आर एज गुड एज यू डोंट गेट देम बिकॉज they have not been played. Ideally, we have just played 2 corners, and there was a new record that for the first time the ball was in play for such a small period of time, less than 60 minutes, less than 65 minutes or something. Do you understand?
Okay.
It was like a new.
तो मतलब 35 मिनट से ऐड होने चाहिए था.
अरे ऐड नहीं, बट उतने वेस्ट हुए भाई, बिकॉज प्लेयर गिर रहा है, ये वो बकवास चल रहा है, जो भी चल रहा है. But kudos to them for the strategy that they applied, because it worked for them. Obviously, it worked for them. And
you think in your dreams that it won't work at the
Emirates, because they have party, obviously. So
no,
he will fix everything.
No, irrespective of that, right? Irrespective of that, it's the Emirates. उधर वो
They will
हमारा
fly better.
अबे साले इस एमिरेट्स तो लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं जैसे कि बहुत कोई लेजेंडरी ग्राउंड है बे.
भाई.
What do you mean by is the Emirates?
इनका हाइबर ही लेजेंडरी ग्राउंड है, एमिरेट्स पे कुछ नहीं हुआ है.
भाई the difference is उधर तुम ये सब बकवास नहीं कर सकते. तुम उधर
भाई,
ऐसा नहीं कर सकते
वो
कि
बकवास
उधर
करेंगे,
उधर
वो बकवास करेंगे और टाई भी जीतेंगे, देखना.
भाई उधर पानी नहीं डाल सकते ना पिच में वो लोग आके.
भाई
That
तुम
is the
कुछ कर
difference.
लो, तुम कुछ कर लो. अगर पार्टी और राइस फील्ड पे हैं फ्रॉम मिनट 1, यू आर नॉट विनिंग ब्रदर. आई डोंट केयर विच टीम यू आर, यू आर नॉट विनिंग.
ठीक
भाई
है,
साहब.
देखते हैं.
That is some confidence,
भाई,
भाई.
वेरी गुड.
भाई
I
हम
don't care which
हम
team you
नेक्स्ट
are.
वीक है ना, सेकंड लेग नेक्स्ट वीक है.
हाँ, that
this
is
week
some
only.
भाई देख ले तू देख ले.
What will be
भाई
here
ये
again?
होना, ये होना
अब तो ऐसा हो
कॉन्फिडेंस
गया.
फैन में
इसको
ऐसे दिखाओ
confidence बोलना चाहिए.
कि ऑपोजिशन भी वो मैच देखे खुद का मैच छोड़ के, मतलब
हाँ.
इतना कॉन्फिडेंस दिखाना
अरे
चाहिए
तो
fan में.
ठीक है ना.
और फिर अगले दिन आएगा ही नहीं है.
That
भाई,
has never happened. I have always showed up, irrespective of the result. जब बोलने का औकात है तो आने का भी
भाई
औकात
साहब
होना चाहिए.
मानना पड़ेगा भाई, मतलब कॉन्फिडेंस तो मानना पड़ेगा सीरियस.
नहीं, it's not about the
देखो,
it's अच्छा, there's a bit about the
देख देख
confidence
मेरे
also.
को पूरा भरोसा है महेश्वरी आएगा जरूर.
हाँ.
बट उस दिन क्या होगा ना, उस दिन देयर विल बी सम डिसीजन ही विल कंप्लेन अबाउट.
भाई अब तुम ऐसे डिसीजन ले लोगे कि पूरी दुनिया दिखा रही है कि ये फाउल है या पेनल्टी है या येलो रेड कार्ड है, तो मैं क्या करेगा.
I know how
मैं
that
तो-
feels, bro. I know how that feels.
मैं तो इतना तक बोलने को तैयार हूँ कि आफ्टर 68th मिनट, इवन इफ वी आर अ मैन डाउन, यू विल विन आफ्टर
Oh,
68th.
भाई
नहीं,
साहब.
व्हाट आई वांट इज,
You
तूने
know,
क्या बोला, योर
I feel
statement
like
was
that is a little bit too much because no matter what you say, Porto are
correct.
always like they have been in Europe for quite a long time. If
नहीं,
anything, they have the
No,
experience of
I'm
the
not
knockout
saying-
game a lot more than Arsenal does. So saying that even with 10 men you're going to win is such a big statement, man. I'm
ठीक है,
don't know.
After
I
60th
know, the
minute.
adrenaline
Also,
takes over, right, at some point. So
भाई अभी
I need to let you people know कि उस टाइम पे शायद पहली बार ऐसा होगा कि हमारे सारे प्लेयर फिट होंगे, सारे के सारे. नहीं,
टिम्बर भी?
उसमें भी टिम्बर
yeah,
नहीं
I mean,
रहेगा.
you will dominate and all.
नहीं
You will
रहेगा.
dominate, but
No, you'll dominate, obviously. Yeah.
but
You're a better
look,
team, man.
look, Partey and Rice are going to play. His statement was Partey and Rice are going to play and we win the game, right?
Yes.
तो ये सिनेरियो तब भी अप्लीकेबल होगा अगर मैच स्टार्ट होते ही पार्टी को रेड मिल गया एंड ही गोज ऑफ.
नहीं भाई, आफ्टर 68th मिनट भाई,
After
I said after 68th मिनट भाई, 68 मिनट के बाद तुझे रेड. हम फर्स्ट 68 मिनट तक वील किल द गेम.
भाई पहले
ऐसा
मिनट
नहीं यार.
पहले मिनट मिल गया तो
ऐसा
इनके फैन ही वापस चले जाएंगे.
Hi,
जो
do you
Emirates से-
guys know Porto का कोई channel and all? I feel like we should post this on Porto का channel.
They'll kill me, भाई. They'll be like, who has he not realized that we were the better team in the first game and we scored the better goal and what not?
नहीं
Yeah.
पार्टे आने वाला है, राइस और पार्टे खेलेंगे,
But-
कोई नहीं जीत सकता.
बट
Simple.
देख पार्ट ही वोंट बी, मतलब ऐसा होगा ही नहीं कि बिकॉज पार्टे वोंट स्टार्ट द गेम, मतलब आर्टेटा वोंट स्टार्ट हिम. आई
हो
फील
सकता है.
जॉर्जिनियो विल स्टार्ट.
Jorginho is doing good also.
हो भी सकता है.
No, Arteta का statement, there is a statement which is exactly in sync with what Abhay says about Jorginho, which I recently read. कि Jorginho is very good, he's sweet, I love him. ये तो वो बोलता ही है हर प्लेयर के लिए. Then he says the actual thing that Jorginho is such a player who thrives under a specific setup against a specific kind of opponent. जो कि थोड़ा डीप बैठते हैं, जो डिफेंड करते हैं एंड ऑल दोस काइंड ऑफ टीम्स. जोर्जिनियो हेल्प्स टू
That is actually true. That is true.
तो हाँ, वो लिवरपूल के अगेंस्ट नहीं खेल पाएगा, वो उसको मार ही देंगे, काट देंगे.
But Porto के against probably it will work, no? Jorginho will work.
No, but I don't actually think so. मतलब we might be better than what we played right now, but you have to understand Porto का midfield was physical, भाई. It was physical. It was just that they realized if we get touched by some player, we can fall and we'll get it, right? But where they had to be physical, they were physical. And
One thing, yeah.
Porto का midfield also had legs in it. The only difference is because हम लोग उस लीग को नहीं देखते. We do not know of players who have been bought from that league. हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि यार ये बेकार players है, right? बेकार नहीं, but बेकार is a too strong a word. It's more like we feel that they're not that great players.
Compared to maybe Arsenal.
But you will see कुछ टाइम बाद ये players जब बिक रहे हैं महंगे में, you will be like अच्छा ये तो अच्छा player था. And
नहीं
when they
भाई,
come-
हम तो बोल ही रहे हैं कि वो अच्छे हैं, तुम ही बोल रहे they are not good enough. We are not
I'm
saying
not
that they
saying
are
they're not
good.
good enough.
Hmm.
I'm just saying when playing against a full-fledged Arsenal team, they are not good enough.
One thing I just want to add,
I
okay. I think we can maybe if you want to discuss more, I don't know, but there's one thing that I want to add, that I think we underestimate how much it matters that how much experience you have in CL. Okay. And Arsenal has none. Okay. The
Yeah, and
pressure,
and under
the
Arteta, we have been pretty shit in Europe. Pretty shit.
the pressure of a return leg, where
Couldn't
you
agree
know that
more.
that
Yeah.
if you don't win, you're knocked out, is not simple. Okay, and you have to be at absolute like Porto is also going to come with the fact that they have an advantage. Okay, so they'll either try to keep the advantage, or maybe they'll try to
भाई
give
mid
you
block रखो, low block रखो, कुछ करो.
No, it's
like
Whoever.
I feel like
हम
that
corner ले ही लेंगे.
you underestimate how big of a game that is, and it's not going to be that straightforward that because we are a better team than Porto, we're going to win.
no,
The
it's
mentality is going to create
yeah.
a factor.
Mentality takes over.
Mentality is going to be a factor, and it's
Uh,
Arsenal is a better team, even, and if you're going to have a full team, you're obviously better than Porto, but it's not as default as I feel that you're feeling that
Yeah,
it's a default.
that is obvious.
On a
But I
separate
like the
line,
confidence.
uh,
Confidence
I like the
brings
confidence
about,
too. That's how it
confidence
should be.
brings fire
Yeah,
in
that's how it should be.
beyond injury time.
Exactly. I mean, I love when people have confidence, because when it doesn't happen,
हाँ, तभी
like
तो
for
मजा आता है.
everybody, for
Yeah.
everybody else is a party.
bend over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Rise है party में rise है. हाँ, तो
But when we do win, which we will, by the way.
oh my God.
नहीं, ऐसे नहीं बोलना चाहिए भाई. अभी पता चला वो दो सेंटर बैक है, दोनों में से दोनों इंजर हो के वापस में इधर रोता हुआ है कि भाई ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे नहीं.
I'll paste a picture in your head. So last कुछ matches से what we have seen is that Arsenal is able to score early goals, and at least in first half, and then they have built over it. They have run riots on teams like 4 goal, 5 goal, 6 goal, मतलब unlimited. Right, last 4 गेम में कुछ 16 goals ऐसा कुछ रिकॉर्ड बना दिया आर्सेनल ने. So what my question is कि do you feel your team has enough maturity कि let's say Porto puts a low block for a good 45 to 60 minutes, you don't score.
that's a good point.
Can Arsenal right now take that pressure and actually perform in the rest of it?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
There are a few players I have good faith in. Right, there are few players I have good faith in. If they are on the field, I'm like, we are scoring 1 goal, irrespective of the number of chances we miss. Irrespective of that, we are scoring.
कहते हैं मेरे को गजब बार्सिलोना का जो कॉन्फिडेंस था ना रिटर्न लेग पे, जब वो लिवरपूल आ गई थी, बिल्कुल सेम फील आ रहा है मुझे.
I have a different opinion.
Will at least score one, right? That I remember that sentence. Will at least score one, right?
No, but as in there's
just by the way you said it, I'm saying. I'm not saying in general. I'm just saying the vibe.
तेरा कैमरा चला जाता है.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just that I know what a full-fledged Arsenal team can do, and this is without Timber, who I thought was the best buy based on the performances.
Yeah, right.
I thought even that time I was like, we have spent so much on Havertz and Rice and whatnot. Best player Timber hai. It's just that you people feel that we have started playing well. I was saying even when we were losing, barring the Fulham match, we had started playing well from that time, and the only difference was Odegaard had been brought in a little deep, and that did wonders for us, right? And right now also, when we played Porto, as in I genuinely believe that if we had Partey and Gabriel Jesus, right, or even if we didn't have them, and Jorginho would have been on the field because of the match that it was. As in, I'm talking in terms of experience out here, right? It does count. We would have done much better, much better. We in the midfield we couldn't even progress the ball properly. It was like जो वो बोलते हैं ना, jittery feeling. It was there. Without a doubt, it was there. But I believe with experience, when I say experience, I'm saying experienced players come in. It kind of, the senior players, irrespective of their footballing ability, what they say and how they command on the field makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay. After all this confidence from Arsenal fan, I actually want to hear all the prediction of us that what do you feel is going to happen in the second leg?
ऐसे नहीं करने का.
अबे जोगेकर
I actually did not see the match, so I'm just going to make a prediction based on like what he has said. I feel like that Arsenal still won't be able to score that many goals.
No.
Yeah, I feel like they'll probably just score maybe 1 or 2. They'll still win, I feel, because the Arsenal has it in them to break. I want Porto to win, but still, I feel like the Arsenal can win this.
we all do.
Arsenal can win this, I think. And if they score one, well, as soon as they score one, Porto will try to find another goal, and then they open it up, and then Arsenal has a lot of quality to get it done.
What if
So-
Porto wants to go to penalty? ठीक है एक मार लिया, let's go to penalty, even कर देते
खेल
हैं
देंगे
ground.
भाई,
Might
फिर
be.
भी खेलेंगे।
might be हो
If
सकता है
they-
वैसा, लेकिन generally people don't think like that. Like just say by 60th minute
No,
Arsenal scores, right?
if it goes to penalties, Porto are winning. I am placing my bets there.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but here's the thing.
नहीं, net
The-
result.
the biggest thing that they can do is just play a mid block or a deep block. They'll get battered left, right, center. But if they decide कि नहीं, हमें जब चांस मिलेगा हम गोल की तरफ भागेंगे और अटैक करेंगे, that's when we
वो
are
तो
in
करेंगे
trouble.
वो तो करेंगे ना भाई, they'll play that ना, they'll play obviously
I
that,
don't
yeah.
I don't think so.
Rajesh.
It's not their ground now. It's not their ground now.
They
Rajesh,
don't
what do
care.
you think?
They don't care.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
mean,
think, Rajesh?
I mean, again, man, when you ask me, it is wishful thinking more than logic.
Yeah.
So I
फैलाओ
want.
अपना wish.
विश तो यही है भाई, 5-0 पिल जाए एमिरेट्स में, but
ये तो अलग ही विश चल रही भाई इसकी।
but लॉजिक
इसका
अगर देख
वो सांप वाला विश होता है, वो वाला विश है इसका भाई।
तो
वो तो नहीं हो पाएगा।
लॉजिक के हिसाब से मुझे लगता है कि मतलब Porto might end up scoring a goal and the tie finishes 2-1 or something. 2-1 in favor of
Oh.
Porto.
Nice, okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
ये मैं बोल रहा हूँ सांप वाला विश डालता है भाई, है ना, ये वो वाला विश नहीं है कि विशफुल थिंकिंग, ये this is poisonous thinking.
What is सांप वाला finish?
Okay, poison is known as wish in Hindi, in case you didn't know.
Oh, ऐसा
अबे
बोल
उसको-
रहा है, हे भगवान।
Bro,
अभी
these United fans, I tell you, मतलब इतने, मतलब भाई इंडिया में है ना,
विश बोल रहा है। Okay,
भाई
अपन बहुत का इधर उधर जा चुके हैं
Let's-
ऑलरेडी।
prediction है उनका,
Oh,
जैसा
हमें
मैं
अपना
बता रहा हूँ
prediction
ना,
बता।
मेरा-
2-1 to
मेरा-
Porto is
only to
Rajesh ना।
spew venom.
भाई
Only
मैं
to
हूँ,
spew venom.
मैं प्रॉपर 0-0 पे हूँ इस गेम में।
भाई।
भाई कुछ नहीं होगा इस गेम में।
0-0 too difficult.
थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, आर्सेनल का होम है एक्चुअली, थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है।
अरे
हाँ
सुनो
सर,
ना,
बोलो कितना।
भाई, मुझे लगता है
इंजर्ड हो
45
जाएंगे तो बता दूंगा कि भाई देखो ये उस टाइम पे था।
मेंटल ब्लॉक रहता है। If-
नहीं
मतलब look, the dynamics would have been totally different if the score line would have been 0-0 at Porto's ground. Then dynamic पूरा अलग होता। The thing is that Arsenal in the back of their heads वो थोड़ा सा रहेगा कि if we concede another, then you are out.
Yes.
100% you are out.
एंड ऑल्सो
मतलब
पता है,
That will play
Please
in
go
them.
3 brother, let them
ऑल्सो
score
पता है
one.
ये वाली चीज जो है ना, कि जो एक चीज किसने मेंशन किया था कि व्हाट इफ, शायद खन्ना ने मेंशन किया था कि व्हाट इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्कोर द 60th मिनट, दैट इज गोइंग टू प्ले ऑन, लाइक आई डोंट फील लाइक दैट आर्सेनल हैज
That will
currently
play, yeah.
that has that kind of maturity in the knockout game.
Brother,
I don't feel.
इधर
Yeah.
इधर 16
Brother,
मिनट
I'm
के बाद
talking to
आर्सेनल चढ़ेगी
people-
और पोर्टो पेल देगी एक गोल।
I am
But
talking
yeah,
to
that is
people
kind of
here
thing
who
that
said
we
we
are.
would not even make top 4. Please,
हाँ,
please,
yeah, that is true.
please shut it, please.
भाई अभी
Stop all
तक
this
लीग
thing.
खत्म नहीं हुई है। जस्ट टू मेक
Hey,
यू
man.
रिमेम्बर, इट इज द टाइम ऑफ आर्सेनल नाउ। द टाइम विल स्टार्ट।
Have some shame, brother.
पोर्टो से
You are
हारेंगे,
listening to us,
पोर्टो से
bro.
हारेंगे, उसके बाद
फिर
टाइम
downfall चालू होगा।
There is a big gap between third and fourth पे। कैसे
By the way,
finish
Brother,
होगा?
भाई
You
not
by the way,
ever, 2 मैच में बदल जाता है भाई वो।
मतलब
खन्ना-
अमित is taking wishful thinking to
Thinking to the new
another
levels.
level.
bro, this guy, इसको करने दो भाई. He's what do they call it right now? Delulu.
भाई I am just saying कि predictions are not wrong until the league is over.
ठीक है भाई,
हाँ,
ठीक।
All is my statement.
सही बात है।
भाई ये मेट करके ना इन लोग को मालूम नहीं क्या पिला दिया है? ये until the over. Will you make top 4, my brother?
Obviously.
हाँ?
इसको कितना कॉन्फिडेंस है।
Obviously.
इसको टॉप 4 करने का इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है, बट आर्सेनल टॉप 4 बाहर जाने का भी उतना ही कॉन्फिडेंस है। So
Bhai, see, I might predict something else right now, but I will stand by my prediction at the start of the season, and I will wait till the end of the league to see if my prediction is wrong or
ठीक
not.
है,
ये तुम लेवी वाली हरकत जो कर रहे हो ना, बड़े मजे आ रहे बड़े मजे आ रहे
हाँ तो बाय द वे अभय लास्ट यू कितने कितने गोल पड़ेंगे आर्सेनल कितने मारने वाला 3 4 5 6 7
देख भाई,
0.
at the very least, the very least, the time I might be a little concerned about is the fact that we'll go to penalties, and I do believe in penalties.
देखा कहाँ से कहाँ गिर गया भाई।
अरे तो भाई एक गोल तो मारेंगे ना।
Confidence नीचे चला गया भाई।
अरे मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि the very least we'll go to the penalties. मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि हम लोग निकल गए हैं।
कॉन्फिडेंस कहाँ गया ये बताओ पहले।
No, but that match we are winning still, no?
नहीं भाई लेकिन 3 गोल मार के पेल देंगे से भाई पेनल्टी में हो सकता है जीते ना जीते।
I never said कि 3 गोल मार देंगे, but I'm saying कि we will batter them भाई।
You're on record dude 3 तो ऐसे जाएंगे। अब भी तूने बोला
थोड़ी शर्म ना लिहा
3 बोला मैं क्या?
3 नहीं बोला, नहीं 3 नहीं,
I've not said 3 brother.
You have said what you said is, मैंने जब बोला कि it is possible that कि Porto will score 2-0 तो तूने बोला हाँ we will score 3 bro।
हाँ ये यही बोला है।
So that just means that
we are still going to penalties.
When that happens, we come to the whatever happens in 90 minutes, we will be the team with the higher goals without a doubt.
चलो ठीक है।
ये क्या मतलब है?
ये क्या है?
That is a statement.
नहीं ये कैसे contradicting से you say you will batter Porto
हाँ,
and फिर 1-0 जीत गए तो it is not a battering।
अरे मतलब बहुत कॉर्नर मारेंगे वो। That is the battering there. बहुत कॉर्नर डालेंगे।
That if we are putting in more corners, that means we have been around their D for a longer period of time.
देखो ये क्या stats है भाई?
भाई नहीं सुन अभय डोंट गो इनटू डिटेल्स जस्ट से गोल्स कितने गोल्स खत्म
कितने गोल्स जितने भी पोर्टो मारेंगे
स्कोर लाइन फाइनल स्कोर लाइन
नहीं that's not how it will work just say if you're going to say you're going to batter them what I'm taking is that you also will be able to defend at least something from them right so at least give us a score line what is your score line
so my thing is Porto can't score more than 1 goal against us
ठीक है चल 1 उनका हो गया you
and if they're scoring 1 goal we are scoring 2 goals for sure
so then that is penalties
2-1 and penalties 2-1
is the worst case scenario
how is okay
अरे prediction बताओ चाचा
2-1 लेके चलना है 2-1 लेके चलना है बोलो
2-1 is the worst case scenario for Arsenal ठीक है and the best case scenario for Porto वो एक गोल से ज्यादा नहीं मारेंगे first things first
this is the longest prediction
let me
prediction ever
I'll change the question I don't care how many Porto score just tell me how many you will score that's it चल इतना ही छोड़
1 more than Porto bare minimum उसके आगे स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन लगा दो
क्या याद भी है
उसके आगे तुम्हें 3 डालना है
Are you telling me that Porto comes into Emirates okay and somehow they score 3 goals in first 60 minutes for example you're telling me next 30 minutes you'll score 4 goals
easy 1 goal more than Porto for sure
Rajesh create a shot out of this I'm telling you
चलो इतनी बकवास के बाद I am putting it on the view कि this he is saying penalty जाएगा और आर्सेनल जीतेगी अब इसके आगे कुछ नहीं होगा डिस्कशन